Good evening, I'm Jeff Lyons. A little delay there, sorry about that. Always a glitch, it seems like, after you come back from a break. So here we are with the First Alert Weather Show at 9 o'clock this evening, and I am now monitoring your comments and questions on the 14 News Facebook page. So if you have any, let me know, and we'll certainly try to answer those questions for you as we go through the weather show here at 9 o'clock. We stream every night at 9. Well, we have a lot coming up this week. We already picked up some thunderstorms today, but our biggest concern will be Wednesday. That's when I think we will have more widespread chance of severe weather, even tornado threat, of course, flooding, hail, and damaging winds in there as well. And when we look at the radar now, our heaviest rain still over western Kentucky at this time. And we do have several active flash flood warnings, including one for Hopkins and Muhlenberg counties that will continue until 11:30 tonight. We had some pretty heavy rain down there, kind of the similar situation where we had repetitive showers moving very slowly over the same spots. And we are probably going to see that more than once as we move toward the middle of the week, and then we finally get rid of the rain by the end of the week. The bigger picture showing that this unsettledness really is entirely east of the Great Plains. We have another system coming together out here in the plains, more of a squall line type thing, and that's the kind of scenario we're looking at for Wednesday, which is what's triggering our alert day. Between now and then, just some general thunder, and then by Wednesday you see that kind of elongated line there of a level 2 risk for severe storms. Damaging winds would be the main threat, as it usually is with a squall line situation, but we can't rule out tornadoes and of course the other hazards too. The timing on this kind of works out like this. So here's tomorrow, mainly dry, a few scattered showers kind of off and on during the day. We clear tomorrow night, and then on Wednesday, maybe some early rain, but more likely as the sun breaks through that cloud deck in the morning, it'll kick up some storms during the afternoon and evening. There's say between 3 and about 8 p.m. That's when we would have our highest threat for severe weather, for damaging winds and the like. And then things pretty well dry out for Thursday, Friday. It's going to get really hot for the weekend. You can look ahead here on the hourly forecast. This is the GFS model, keeping us dry all the way up through the first part of next week. Our temperatures much warmer in the plains out ahead of those big storms. We stayed in the middle 70s here this evening after topping out at 85 just due to the rain and cloud cover there kind of knocking temperatures down. And that's where we are right now. Mid 70s, look for some fog again overnight tonight. Our low this morning only down to 70, I'm sorry. And our high today got up to 85. So nearly normal temperature profile. 85 today. Look, we got a lot of orange going on the map here on the calendar, meaning we are pretty much at the normal level for June. We picked up an additional ½ inch of rain today, which boosts our monthly total now a little bit more, about 5.5 inches of rain here just for the month. And for tomorrow, maybe a few scattered showers, but generally dry during the day and high temperatures in the lower 80s. And you can see things really starting to crank up here in the northern plains. That's where our low pressure will eventually pull and sweep a cold front through that will trigger our storms there by the middle of the week. Leading up to that, we have a breezy day tomorrow, kind of humid again, especially with the ground being so waterlogged. We will get a stuffy afternoon, 80s. And then on Wednesday, as that cold front works in, that's when our best chance for showers and storms occurs. Once the front clears the area, and that will happen by Thursday, it will quiet down, and we have then a big warm-up on the way with temperatures finally hitting 90 degrees. That hasn't happened yet this year. We're about 3 weeks overdue from having the first 90-degree temperature. We will likely get up to the mid-90s through the weekend and the start of next week. Our rain chances at that point pretty much nil. And again, the GFS and the European are going to advertise a dry but warm and humid weekend out there, more typical summer situation. 71 degrees tonight, very humid, and some patchy fog possible. Then up to 84 tomorrow, scattered thunderstorms likely. The 7-day forecast has our one first alert weather day on Wednesday, followed up by a holiday there, Juneteenth on Thursday. And then summer begins on Friday with the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. Longer range, we are expecting those warmer than normal temps to linger through the 26th of June and rainfall to pull way back, drier than normal. And our pet pick tonight, we got a 2-for-1 here, a premium. We've got Calvin looking out the window, actually looking at a wasp, and London down here looking very unimpressed with all the festivities there. John and Laura Griswold, Fairfield, shared that picture with me. All right, let's see if we have any questions here. Hopefully that aspect worked. Oh, no show. Well, thought we were on there. I wonder if the show didn't go through. Well, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. We must have some sort of error in there. Anyway, that is all I have for you this evening. We will get back here to our pet pick. And remember, too, that we will have, actually, I have a little bit more for you here. You know, I was asked today how this year ranks relative to wet years. Well, we've had 33.13 inches of rain year to date. For June, we are not in the top 10 wettest Junes yet, but for the year, if we just took that pace that we're on right now, 33 inches in the first half of the year, and we kept that going, and of course there's no indication that we would do that, we would be in the ballpark with some of the wettest years on record. And ironically, about 8 of them have happened, I got 5 here, or 6 of them rather, have happened in the 2000s, since basically 2000. 2011, 2006, we had 70 inches of rain. In 2011, that was the wettest year ever. 2006, 66.18. You see the other ones in here. More recently, 2020, we were at 60.61 inches. So my point here is if we kept up the rate of rainfall that we have, we would probably be within the top 10 wettest years on record. Now, by comparison, our 33 inches of rain for the first half of 25 is already more than the entire annual rainfall in 2012, 2010, and 1991. Isn't that wild? Now, if it didn't rain another drop after tomorrow, it would be a catastrophe. We would have a tremendous drought. In those years, the rain was infrequent, but we had it, you know, each month, more or less. And of course, we're still waiting for that first 90-degree temperature. We should see that definitely by the weekend. And just to refresh your memory on how hot it can be, we had a big heat wave back in 2012. Started out on the 28th of June with 107 degrees. And during that heat wave, we set 8 records in 9 days, all triple-digit heat. We hit 100 degrees 14 times that year. The last time we've hit 100 degrees or greater was on August 29th last year. So it doesn't happen frequently, but when it does, we all, of course, sweat it out. I appreciate you watching here tonight. I'm sorry for technical difficulties. If you were trying to watch over on Facebook, we will work on getting that fixed here at our end. Thanks for watching and stay safe. I'll see you on 14 News at 10 o'clock.